those here.
In the teensy bit of sorrow, how did Sparkle beat me to inviting my #1 bestie to the tavern for a drink?
I knew I'd find you here.
You knew? And what made you link me to this place? Oh, that's kinda harsh, sis.
What the fuck?
Tiny little bird, why did you break my toy?
What the fuck is this monstrosity?
Oh, not even pretending anymore, huh? I should have known. Goldfish was only ever a puppet placed in the spotlight. So tell me, puppeteer in the shadows, what are you supposed to be? Shush is the name of the robot on the express.
Mr. Asat Pramad, have you ever been in love?
What did you just say?
I guess that kind of threw him for a loop.
Sorry, but I'm really curious.
Wow. This is just the first question it's already throwing him.
You have this rare opportunity to speak to a former navigator, and you're interested in his personal life?
Excuse me for being nosy, but you said I can ask anything.
You really are something else. So intriguing. I almost want to throw in the towel and bow out.
So, I should roll?
Wait, not yet! So be it. This one's on me. I'll answer you plainly.
Oh, cool. Whoa, what the hell is that thing? Dude, it has a D20 for a head. Ah! Oh god, it's the legged freak. Ew. Look how that guy moved. He was bouncing on his legs like that. That was gross! I hate how they move.
The scalpers are completely out of control. I couldn't snag a single ticket to the exhibition. Could you sneak me in? Huh? Didn't expect you to be so principled. Guess I'll have to use this trick.
Oh god, she's not gonna mind control me, is she?
Little raccoon.
Oh no.
I've actually been a huge fan of yours all along. From the very first page of The Fluffy, Volume 1, Chapter 1, I was already captivated by you.
Oh god, no. Please don't do this. I can't survive this attack.
That afternoon, as I passed by the Graphia Academy building, I caught a glimpse of you by the window. Right then, I knew my heart had been stolen, and nothing else would ever make me feel so alive again.
Please, no more. Where the hell am I? Is that Chikawa? That is adorable. And his little bunny friend? Why is his face like that? I can't believe they put Chikawa and friends in the game. That is sweet. Higher on the left. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Easy now. Keep the right side steady. She literally set this up like that. I thought she climbed up there. Turns out she was carried up like she was in a sedan chair. Would it be a bit twist if I said I wanted to see her fall flat on her face? Hey! Ow! Ouch! She did fall! Ugh, I told you to keep the right side steady! What are you standing here for? Hurry and help me up! You butterfigured fools! They're going to be here at any second! Director! They're already here! Forget about it. Don't bother lifting me, just help me fix my makeup.
Is this the craft? Dr. Zhongshan, what's inside?
Hard to say. Fools have tried walking in before, and well, they all went mad.
They went mad.
Muttering to themselves, deliriously happy. No one knows what they saw, and I don't want to know. If you want to go in and take a peek, don't say I didn't warn you.
Whoa, she is in awe about this. Is this really worth going in, destroying her own mind just to get a mask that you probably shouldn't have had in the first place? It's well worth it, ain't it?
Dangerous? What could possibly be more dangerous than little old adorable Sparksicle?
Okay, into the Anax's Chesusi thing. What's going on, Sylvie?
Yep, your eyes aren't deceiving you. It's not a hologram. It's the real me, in the flesh. Actually, making the trip here in person really is quite a different experience.
Aren't you afraid of getting caught?
Why don't you give it a try? I've been playing a warp simulator made by fans of the Fluffy lately. Thought I'd give it a go here. Guess what? I was pulling for the baseball raccoon and got it on the very first warp.
Stop flexing your poles in my face. I've had some pretty shit luck on my banner poles lately. It made me so upset. Don't rub that in my face, Silver Wolf. Don't do that to me, dog.
Didn't Pearl give you a chip? We're in good hands, as long as she can track your location with that thing.
What? She had a GPS tracker on me?
Fortunately, her lucky chip helped me locate you.
Actually, she put one in my pocket too, but I auctioned it online as a souvenir. Thank goodness you kept yours. Otherwise we'd be done for.
Well, at least he got money from her somehow. Some furbo trying to pretend to be Ratio. And speak about imposters. Hello, Sparksy. These guys are here again. What, you guys wondering what the heck Ashfield probably has for takeout tonight? Well, it shouldn't matter to you guys. Let the man sleep. Get the hell back to work. Oh well. Anyway, welcome back, everybody. It is I, Mayor, and I'm back in Honkai Star Rail to continue on the storyline for the Imagenae Holy Grail War, because I am still fucking doing this. Oh my god, every part of this has been so goddamn long. I had like a 3-hour stream yesterday. It was crazy. But I barely remember what the fuck happened. But apparently Ratio showed up. That I didn't really expect that, but whatever. Yeah, he actually turned out to be pretty chill. Also, he actually gave a genuine compliment to Rin Tosaka, which, I mean, props to her, because he is not an easy guy to please. Also, Little Hurta was there. We actually managed to finally meet up with Gilgamesh, who, well, I mean, he's still an asshole, but I guess we're kind of on the same side here. Because apparently our biggest foe is probably the spirit of Ishtar, who I guess is trying to, I don't know, take the power of the Holy Grail to, I don't know, try to make a new body for herself or something like that. Try to help out. Well, technically, I guess she was only here because in response of Rin Tosaka being at yet another universe without any mana or magecraft or whatever, and she was despairing on that, so she ended up, as her, like, guardian spirit or whatever, had decided to step into this world to try to help her out. In her own way, I guess. I don't know, it's all kind of convoluted and stuff. Oh, there's... it's never a fucking easy tale with Honkai Star Rail. I just was too freaking tired to understand what the hell was even happening, but whatever. I think I got enough of to keep going on. So let's just get to the next leg, should we? What's the description for this mission say? Let's see. Let's see. Long faded night. Even though I was so confident just now, you have probably noticed by this point, Master, that the Saber Master Servant pair of the Holy Grail War have not made their appearance yet. So that's probably who we're going to be eating next. We're going to see who the Saber Squad is. Any guesses who might be on the Saber Squad? Who the Saber Servant might be? Whatever, let's get the fuck over there. Oh, we're back at Graphia. Back kind of where it started, I guess. This is where Trailblazer got summoned as a servant. Man, what's she cooking up now? Hold on, wait. Where is it? Where is it? Aha! Found it! Hey, it's that gemstone that lured me here. Is that an accessory you lost? I'm not such a klutz. This is a defensive spell I set in place to fend against ambushes. I had to leave it in a hurry before I could retrieve it. With the Tosaka family's Magecraft attribute conversion, I could store magic in gemstones and use that to dissipate the Magecraft of attackers. You know, just like the airbag in cars. I knew it. Someone destroyed this gemstone. It can't be used as a mystic stone code. Well, was it Ishtar? Probably? As an Imagenae, divinity has become her shackles. If she wants to survive, she requires even more wish power than regular Imagenae. An astronomical amount, even. That's why she's fixated on even the smallest fraction of energy. This broken gemstone is proof that she's hit the end of the road.
Oh, so this is the legendary sword.
Who the hell is that? God?
How about adding another condition? If I win, let me have it.
What the hell? What the hell? This sword was forged to choose a king. When its owner upholds what is right, or proves to be the perfect ruler, its power shall truly live up to the name of a holy sword. If you are truly noble, you would naturally live up to the sword. Unfortunately, I do not plan on handing it over.
Well, you leave me no choice.
What's going on? A serpent in the school? Quick, let's check it out. Who could that be? Come on, let's get the hell up there. Hold on, wait. Wait, this way. Come on, we gotta get over there. I'm so excited to see them. This is gonna be it. This is it. Whoa. There they are.
This painting.
Scatter.
Will you say yes?
Whoa, looks like they drew a crowd.
From the Banquet loves looking for new men.
Be careful.
How interesting.
What's with all the hubbub here? Give up! All that we covet. Give up. All that we covet and deem precious only appear beautiful because they are beyond our reach. Fools who bear great ambition and reach for things beyond the realm of mankind. What a pleasant surprise to find two here. Alas, men do not interest me. It's been a long time, Saber. It's Saber! Again, I gotta say, their outfits are like 100% better than they are in the original show or game or whatever the fuck they were from. Fire design.
Another half-naked man. Am I seeing things?
Please, step behind me, Master. Wait, what? This man, he may be problematic, but there is no doubt about his immense strength. If you're here for gems and treasures, I'm ready to fight. I will defeat you head on. Wonderful, truly, fitting of a woman who has charmed me. However, it is not time yet. It is not yet time to leap in my arms. Oh, don't flatter yourself, honey. Hey, white hair, I order you to point your blade at me. Bitch, don't you dare, bully him like that. Tell me, can one who bears the fire alone control its flames? Yeah! He's back! Yes, this is it! I finally reached this point.
Your tactics are intriguing.
Yay! Finon's back, baby! Go on, flee in defeat. Master, hang on. We are both servants this time? Are you Ishtar? Or, well, thank God somebody actually stopped to question if this was a copy or a double ganger, or if this is actually Ishtar. Or if this is Sparksy. God damn it. That was so goddamn annoying. So, I knew we'd meet again. Yes, indeed. Though if we stand on opposite sides, we'll have to clash swords. There's magical energy flowing through you, unlike Ishtar. Are you really Rin? But how can this be? Saber! Great, finally a serpent I can actually talk to! But you seem a little different from the Saber I know. I feel the same about you. You're from a different world than the Rin I remember, aren't you? So they're definitely from different universes. Oh god, are they actually... I hear some swashbuckling going on in the background. Are they actually having it out? No, even so, you're still the same Rim I know. Forgive me. We fought not long ago, but I'm still wary. Fair enough. Well, isn't he having a ball? She didn't hurt you, right? Setting myself aside, my master's also a brave warrior.
More! Another!
What? Regardless, she does not plan on killing anyone. All she needs is the treasure. My master and I had clashing opinions on how to deal with Uruk's Great Goblet. We were forced to reach a conclusion through a duel.
Here I come, King of Heroes! Are you sure you have enough treasures left?
So, you're the owner of the other Holy Grail? Has it been taken? No, we still have it. But the King of Heroes interrupted us before we could do anything. Can we please step outside this place? It's a little noisy in here. Much as I'd love to see you two. Keep it down! Yeah, as much as I'd love seeing Finon and having it a blast, this is... We definitely have some shit to talk about. Over here. That was barely enough to break a sweat. But you have proven yourself. You do belong in the Amphorian epics. Speak your name. A noble name is worthy of a place in my mind.
Finon of Ides Elysiae. A good fight makes us friends, doesn't it?
Finally, he actually can make a friend here. Over the ages, only one has held the title of being my friend, and no one can replace him. Be content serving me as your king, as I rise upon your shoulders. Mystic! Hey, Mystic! That's okay if you missed a couple streams. I'm pretty sure everybody was busy doing something or whatever. But glad to have you back, buddy. You just kind of missed, Finon showing up and dueling it out with this guy. Apparently they're good friends now.
Why are half-naked men always ordering me around like this?
Oh, what a terrible thing to happen to you, Finon. Really, that's the single most worst thing that has ever happened to you in your entire life. Anyway. Well, that's your penalty for having bad fashion sense. Dog. Well, granted, he does have very poor fashion sense. Aglaya had to dress him up like this, because he looked like shambles. He looked like me when I was wishing for him the other stream. Did you get Archer from the free selector? I got Gilgamesh. He looks so cool. Yeah, sure. That's fine. You got Gilgamesh. That's cool. I obviously got Archer, man. But cool for you for picking for Gilgamesh. Somebody had to. Whatever. I just genuinely don't really care. But he's kind of growing on me.
I'd recognize that carefree silhouette anywhere. Long time no see, my best partner.
So it's over? The Goldie I know came here just to spar? Such a fool. I am here to retrieve the Great Goblet. To defeat a divine spirit, we must have weapons, warriors, and rewards. Not a single one less. Your half-witted scheme that brings nothing but shame to the gods will be shattered soon. Let us have this war strategy meeting at the old wolf's office. Actually, maybe we should actually talk about stuff here where we have plenty of room. It might get a little cramped over at Ashfiel's office. It's literally a closet. Gilgamesh and Archer both look the same. Yeah, fair enough. They do kind of have like the swoop back hair and everything like that. I mean, at least Gilgamesh kind of goes bare-chested. Archer's kind of more the tight shirt kind of thing going on. We're going to war soon? But there are still some days before the final battle. The path to victory is clear. Why shouldn't we finish this in one swift stroke? Whitehair, if you wish to play the savior once more, follow me. Otherwise, the glory shall be mine. As for you two, as key pieces of the battle, you cannot refuse. I don't know. We are kind of going against the goddess, but then again, we do have, you and Fine on here, and Fineon's literally had to do way more treacherous things, so I think we'll be fine. So, what could the rewards be again?
I'll join you. Taking down a god? That's my forte.
There we go.
Saber, it seems we have something more important to deal with. Shall we call it a truce for now?
Whatever world I'm in, this sword shall always serve to save others. I'm glad to fight alongside you once more.
Another tough opponent, huh? I'll show you how tight our bond is.
Oh, shucks. And there we have it, the Saber team. All 7 pairs of Masters and Serpents, 14 heroes, and are here now. The heroes who will fight against the god have all assembled. Surprisingly, even the ever-frivolous king has also made a personal appearance. Thank goodness. At least we have somebody that he can actually get along with now. Uruk's Great Goblet, the king will hold a banquet with it and celebrate the final battle. Oh yeah, Mystic. I'm not really sure if there was, like, actually a button to turn on, like, the Japanese dubbing for some of the characters that don't have the English dub. So I've just literally been doing all of this, so it feels like these streams just are a bit longer than usual. And they are, because, oh my god, I've spent 2.5, 3 hours doing this thing. I'm barely halfway through. Actually, I am at the halfway point by now. Right? No, not even. Anyway, what the hell do I, I'll just change that. Okay, here's the profile. So righteous, it's blinding. Yeah, these two. What a match. The champion of justice and the champion of justice's partner. The king of knights, a super alliance of righteousness. A kind, humble, and... We got fine on here. A kind, humble, and honorable Chrysos heir warrior. A hero that the people have high hopes for. Perfect for every sense of the word. Too bad his fashion sense seems pretty basic. Then we got our original saber, Altria. I don't remember it being spelled like that. I thought it was Arturia. Let's see. Earnest and composed. She is the indisputable king of knights. Loyal to her master, who is apparently fine on. Damn. I wouldn't expected that, but whatever. The rules are kind of out of the window for this Holy Grail War. Though she's never admitted, she is also stubbornly competitive and childish. Damn, maybe they are more of a pair than I think. Let's see. Yeah, I heard some characters don't have voice lines, like how Genshin had it. Is this stuff new, old or new? Weird how it still doesn't have voices. Well, basically, I think there was like some kind of licensing thing going on for the English dubbing up for the Fate series collab. So yeah, if you got Gilgamesh. So basically, at least if you have Gilgamesh, you have to go into his profile, then you can change his settings so he could actually get voiced in the Japanese dub at least. But yeah, I don't think they're gonna get dubbed over for English, so you gotta switch to the Japanese. I mean, I probably could do it the entire time, do the Japanese dub for this whole thing, but just so that they would talk. But it's like, nah, I'll just talk out the rules. That's fine. It's not that hard. That's kind of why I'm doing some of this streaming, just some more like voiceover practice. Am I doing good at it? Probably not, but experience nevertheless. So yeah, they're not gonna get English voiceovers, so this is normal. If you do the original Holy Grail War, there are definitely gonna be some blanks for Archer and Saber. And some of the other characters, but that was more of a gag thing, but I won't ruin that bit for you too much. But it was funny, since, well, it actually was kind of, I think, released probably around, like, the SAG-AFTRA strike and all that. So maybe that was a bit of a jab. But whatever. What the hell am I doing next? Oh right, we were having a war meeting. And we're all gonna squeeze into this tiny little office. Seriously, we're welcome to use the rest of the Forbobo office. We got plenty of room. Holding a banquet at the office? What in the world is he thinking? Yeah, Gil, this was not a great idea. This was not a smart idea. I'm sorry, King, but this was kind of a poor venue to choose. Let's see. We'll find out once we take a look. Once the banquet ends, it'll probably be time for the final battle. Whether it's the final showdown or the pre-battle briefing, let's give it our all, in style.
So this is what the office looks like.
Wait, what? Why are we at the courtyard? Why are we at the Phantasm courtyard, dog? Ah! This is a bounded field, the tip of the iceberg when it comes to the Holy Grail. Well, I guess you can expect this guy to shack up in a dingy little office. Looking to post up on a golden lawn chair? What the hell? Seriously, sometimes I just can't take Honkai Star Rail too seriously. I have to do at some points, but then they pull some crap like this, like having the fucking King of Kings sitting on a plastic chair painted gold. Doing that one without the voice was definitely experience. Oh yeah, I definitely remember that. I thought some of the voices for that arc finally got dubbed. But I guess not, even after like a year or so after everything. Huh. But I think it was actually probably the thing with the story arc with Albedo. I think that finally got dubbed over. That's probably what I'm thinking. But the Natlan one, yeah, I think that's probably still a bit of a thing that needs to get developed, or I guess they're gonna maybe leave it like that. I don't know. It was definitely weird just pull it up and some of the characters just weren't voiced at all. I have no reason to grant you common folk the honor of witnessing a king's true might, but I can make an exception to defeat that incompetent goddess. Yeah, I think they did. I don't know. I did them when they came out, so I would have no clue. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that finally got dubbed over by now. Come forth, join me in the glorious slaying of a god. Do I have to? You didn't happen to have any chairs for everybody else, would you? I'm surprised he's not on a fucking pedestal or whatever. Oh, cool. He brought us refreshments.
A feast before slaying a god. That Imperator immediately comes to mind.
Yeah, they do kind of have the same vibe, don't they? Except, well, at least Gil literally physically has a larger presence. But metaphysically, Siridra... Oh yeah, she definitely got the aura down. Enough with the unpleasant talk. You should be drinking your fill. Tell me, how does my stash compare to the treasures of this world? Speak your mind freely. Since some of you have yet to come of age, fret not. There are non-alcoholic drinks. Well, aren't you considerate?
I'll grab a drink then.
Okay, Kajib is the first one to down her drink.
Perfectly balances the richness of honey, the sweetness of lilac and vanilla, and the tartness of citrus. I can even feel the dense and vast warmth of soil, like I'm stepping into a spring garden hanging in midair. An exquisite flavor, though I can sense a fear of loss.
Certainly. It is the fear of loss. Without the right amount of bitterness, treasures lose their value. Elation, the foundation of all things, is another name for it.
Legendary King of Heroes, do you fear loss too?
This concerns my heavy past. If I speak of it, you shall have to bear this sin for the rest of your life.
It'll just be one of many things on my shoulders. I'm all ears.
Aw, well aren't you just a considerate young chap, ain't ya? Reckless fools who have no concept of sin. But I shan't spoil the merrymaking, so listen closely. The union of loss and gain is the law. In the past, the gods were enforcers of the law. They controlled the balance of loss and gain, thus preserving their rule. However, the gods created humans. Unlike their creators, human desires knew no bounds. The world morphed to suit their desires. With enough time, they could even alter the rules of planets. The gods foresaw that the law that they defended would one day be overturned. Hence, they came to experience the fear of loss.
Interesting. Despite being gods, most of the titans of Amphorius chose to walk alongside humans.
Even the Eons are hardly hostile towards humans. However, they simply regard humans as ants too insignificant to be considered enemies.
The gods could not match humans in numbers and desires. Thus, they were forced to merge both and create shackles that would bind humans while embodying both perspectives. As long as they forsook their dignity, they would continue to rule over the law. This was the optimal loss and gain that could come up with.
They reached the same conclusion as the Theoros.
And thus, a child of the gods was born with mixed blood and a heavy burden upon his shoulders. He was like a wedge cast down from heaven by the gods, the wedge of the heavens. And that is my true nature. That may be so, that might be so, but there are stories going around about how this child of the gods overthrew the gods with his dear friend. It is true that this body was crafted by the gods. But that is a separate matter from the being known as Gilgamesh. Once the winds gusted Once the winds gusted into the opening and my soul struggled awake, I began my life as me. Since I've decided to be a king, the land beneath my feet weighs deeply in my heart. As for the gods, why should I care for them?
I understand now why I've been strangely drawn to you from the moment we met. We walk the same path.
You mean the path of destruction? My destiny is far more complicated than you can fathom. Instructing my subjects, reveling in wealth, standing alongside my friend, eliminating all evils that hinder the development of civilization.
You're right. I take back what I just said. We walk different paths indeed.
Oh, thank goodness. But yeah, they are apparently both destruction characters. I didn't realize that till yesterday. Certainly so. I am the king, and trivial matters such as those were handled in the blink of an eye. Until another life returned to dust and soil. In common speech, that would mean death. Is Gilgamesh like a neutral enemy? I guess so. At the very least, we're kind of working together against just Ishtar at this point, who I guess is the big worry for this Holy Grail War. It was my close friend, the one who could stand on equal footing with me. Only then did I understand the need to mourn for death and to fear it, even to be conscious of its existence. And in that moment, I was finally able to face my true nature. Can you comprehend this? From the very beginning, I was born from the gods' fear of loss. That's enough for now. It is merely a short and amusing journey tinged with confusion. I think we're thinking about the same thing, Gilgamesh. Even the mighty Ishtar is scared of losing this hard-won, imaginated life. That's why she needs the Holy Grail to live on as a real god. It wouldn't be a Holy Grail War if we weren't fighting over the Holy Grail. The Holy Grail responds to wishes, so think carefully. What do the treasures you receive mean to you?
Loss and gain. Does fear of loss also imply gain of desires? But your musings mean little to me.
Yeah, never mind that he poured out that he only learned about accepting death through the death of his own friend, Kuchiba. Yeah, let's just brush that bit of information off. Maybe he's saying that you should take paid leave and get some rest. Probably. I only have one wish this time, and that's to give it my all, till I'm satisfied. A man of simple pleasures. And that cowboy's bound to leap for joy if he sees this darling chalice. Right, I totally forgot that Boot Hill was actually his master in the last war. How shallow. As for your offer, you must be here because you have some dark secret to hide. But it's my duty as a king to keep spoilers from spilling out, so I would force you to speak now. We received the Great Goblet. After the adventure in the dream world, the wish-granting challenge no longer matters much to me. I suppose it must mean something more to you. As things stand, do you still wish to use the Great Goblet to summon your companions and reunite with them? Right, I would definitely appreciate if that's his goal here. Upon learning her past, I was relieved to know that you had your own wishes. However, I could sense that they don't come from your heart, but from regret. Aww. That's true. I think Gilgamesh reminds me of Bakugo from MHA, only the face though. Well, yeah, I suppose with the spiky hair and that, but I wouldn't really say that they're quite that similar otherwise. But the pompous ass stuff, that definitely has some that's definitely Bakugo core. In fact, they may even be born from hatred of your past self who failed to achieve perfection in everything.
Just a little. You noticed all that?
Of course. My instinct is A rank. You burned everything down to save the world, fighting for an impossible chance to survive. If the chance arises again, I sincerely hope that Amphorius can embark on a life that no longer so cruel. However, if you hesitate, the price will be unfathomably heavy.
I understand. Losses are constant on the Flame Chase journey. In fact, this can be said of every journey taken as a human. Moving forward comes with loss. Staying rooted in the same spot might be a way of avoiding fears, but you will inevitably lose something even more precious before you even realize.
What remains after a story comes to a close? After all material gains and losses are accounted for? Something that seems to spring into being from nothing at all. Again, that's like the 100th humph I heard from this motherfucker.
It's a lie to say I do not wish to meet them again. But if it's just a fleeting wish, light as a dream, that'll be too cruel.
But please, don't beat yourself up over such thoughts. There's nothing wrong with wishing to show others a bright future. That's all he ever wanted, Rin. I can't agree with this perspective entirely now, but someone once said this to me. A path that can make more people smile, even if it means smiling in goodbye, will never be the wrong path. Archer! Motherfucker just lurking over there. We should discuss how to fight Ishtar. You seem to be pumped up for this. Any ideas? Miss Castris and Miss Polixia were a huge help. Gilgamesh, too. Begrudgingly so. Nah, he was cool. He was fine. I hate to keep bashing him, but lore-wise in the anime, he's a piece of shit. King of Heroes, if we channel magical energy into your goblet, can we rewrite the Master Serpent designations and gather all the command spells into a single body? Hey, you said magical energy, didn't you? Magical energy, not wish power. It's meaningless to replicate another Imagenae Holy Grail War. If we're bound by the same rules, there's little chance for mortals to defeat a god. So we must dictate our own rules. One advantageous to us, and begin a true Holy Grail War belonging to the mages. I mean, the mages are just a bunch of delusional lunatics trying to create a new order and become the gods. I agree, but it's a lot for you to reclaim the magical energy you have now. If you channel the magical energy to a Holy Grail War ritual, you will never be able to leave this cosmos. Oh yeah, that might be a possibility now. Well, if you do end up stuck here, there's always room on the express. I've made up my mind. I've learned from the myth of Ishtar in the underworld. Even if all of my treasures are ripped from my grasp, I'll take them back one by one. Believing I won't lose anything in the end is how I made it this far. And I will walk the same belief on this path ahead. Even if this path leads to hell, I will forge on. Ha! Shut up. Shallow, ignorant fools. Absurd! But this obstinate declaration pleases me. Go on. Follow me on this royal path. Take it and do as you please with this world. Wait, no! That's way too violent. But we'll gladly receive the Holy Grail. After all, rules are made to be broken. Yeah. But wait, are we trying to make new rules for this new Holy Grail War that we're trying to start with this other Holy Grail War? But whatever, logistics. Now, it's time for the decisive piece in the battle. Your noble phantasm, which was... what again? After coming here, I've indeed lost a lot. However, I've also gained plenty. Forming a contract with you, returning with former friend, reuniting with former friends, foes, and my other self, striving for a common goal with everyone, and enjoying the journey we're on and the one we'll be embarking on. Most importantly, we've managed to open our hearts despite knowing nothing about each other. Without this dependable servant of mine, I wouldn't have made it this far alone.
This unyielding bond is our greatest weapon.
Yes, that's my noble phantasm. The heart of friendship. Seems like the connection between you two is adequate to unleash your true power as a servant. Although, no one knows the truth behind this weapon. As long as it can be activated as a noble phantasm, we can temporarily manifest a miracle that rivals the second magic. Second magic? It's the magic that controls parallel worlds, right? We could draw wish power from the parallel worlds and deploy an anti-divinity reality marble. But the Holy Grail War has never imparted any knowledge to you. Powerful magic like a reality marble may be detected and sealed by the Mages Association is unthinkable. In other words, doesn't matter how you manifest her mental landscape, the treasury of Babylon prevails over all. I shall play my trump card when the occasion calls for it. We march at dawn, foolish goddess. If you are listening, struggle against death while you can. Uh-oh. Motherfucker's just lurking around us. Oh, bully. Oh, hey, Shadow! Nice to see you back! Don't worry, I see you there, dear. Glad to have you around. Honestly, you definitely missed a bit from at least the last 2 days. There's so much goddamn shit to go through, man. I don't even know what the hell's going on right now. But hopefully I'm getting a little bit closer to the end here. Well, thank God that segment was actually pretty short. And I think I have, well, I think there's like 7 parts to this whole thing, and I'm at step 5. So now I've reached the halfway mark. I've definitely well past the halfway mark. And thank God it only took me about 45 minutes to get through it. It's almost time for the decisive battle. Everyone's ready. How about you? Yeah, let's get this over with. Conduct myself with confidence and elegance. Then give my absolute all. Let's do it! Ah, back where it started. Looks like they cleaned up the set here. You're finally here! You're finally here, Ren. It must have been difficult for you to find this place. Talking such a big game to me. Classless. Who taught you that, Archer? I really can't figure out why he would stand with you so unconditionally. He actually did want to resist at first. But even the champion of justice has no choice but to worship me at my feet. How insulting. It's the command spell, isn't it? Do you think I'm an amateur that lashes out recklessly like some angered wild boar? It's a goddess's charm and negotiation skills, that's all. If you work with me, the goddess of fertility and beauty, I can consider bestowing my mercy. But if you resist, then you shall witness the horror of war once again. Rin, no one needs you anymore. As for your lifelong wishes, let them ravish. Stop bluffing. The future you envision will never come to be. Puny ants yearning to fight the gods? Speaking of slaying gods, there are quite a few enthusiasts among my servants. I'd say. What? Sorry, I've been so focused on anime recently. Fair enough. I have been trying to catch up with Unlimited Bladeworks because apparently the fucking series is on Crunchyroll. So I can't watch it. Let's see, you said it yourself. I've been excluded from the Holy Grail War from the very start. And that's how I became the biggest cheat in this war. Ishtar, it's time to end this enmity. Ishtar, it's time to end this enmity between us. Is that right it is? Fuck me, I can't believe the fucking voice line all this shit. Oh, isn't that something? But to the great goddess of Venus, you're ultimately just a bunch of forsaken souls huddling together for comfort. What about you? Hasn't the great goddess of Venus always relied on Archer and Sparksy so she can hide in the shadows like a coward? Stand down, Archer. Can I really? Certainly. I'm a supreme among gods. I accept all offerings without hesitation, even the lowliest amount of dust. Yeah, I definitely had to pay attention to which one had the eyes or not. Listen closely, Rin. This is your final warning. Surrender and hand over your body. Put an end to the pain of solitude. Only someone as spoiled as you would think that being strong and independent is a kind of suffering. Besides, don't I have numerous companions accompanying me on this road? Yeah. I will prove your mistakes, then surpass you and the gods. Just watch! Yeah! From the boundless heavens to the vast earth! Praise be the mistress of heaven, with fear and worship with hearts full of joy! What the fuck? No, not this thing! Insolent woman. I shall let you witness the measure of a true king. Bitchin'. Here we go, Trailblazer! Oh, Gilgamesh and Ishtar do have red eyes, now that I think about it. Huh. I didn't notice that before. Oh, God. What the hell? Wait, we're fighting this thing? Is this how Ishtar's just manifested? Okay, what the hell am I doing here? Put it on there. Oh, I have the Trailblazer on the team now again. Crap. Nope. What? You're not gonna tell me that, like, I don't know, they're somehow, like, related or whatever. I kind of forgot what all the lore was for Gilgamesh. Well, I know a bit of lore, but I don't know about his parentage and all that. Is that what we're doing? Are we, like, fighting his mom? Whatever. I'm not gonna think about that part. What the heck do I do?
Your moment to shine. All eyes are on you!
Wreck that. Yeah, shit. I probably should have put one of these on first. Pledge yourself to me. That was too quick to read, man. Uh-oh. Wait, Saber's in the team now. Command spell. Unleash Saber's noble phantasm. Yes, please. Oh, Finon's on the team now.
I shall accept your wishes. Dawnmaker!
Yeah! Do my eyes deceive me? But Lancer's on the team? Is this a sign? Is this a sign? Are they finally gonna do it? Are they gonna make Lancer a playable character? Please! Let this not be a one-time deal. Okay, they didn't make a ultimate animation for that, really, so I guess this is a one-time deal. That's upsetting. But we press onward. Did Gil just call it a faker? Not assume the values of others as you wish. Yeah, we got Archer back on the team again.
That sounds too ominous.
I'm wondering about why there's no VA for them in English. Clearly there's an English version for the anime. Yeah, I was just explaining this to Mystic because it was the same thing in the previous Fate collab. Basically, I think there was some kind of licensing going on there or whatever for the English dubbing, so No English dubbing for Archer, Saber, and this time Rin and Gilgamesh. And I don't think that they're ever gonna give English voice acting for these characters. So, but if you do have these characters, you could switch them over to the Japanese dubbing. I'm not even sure if they're available in like other languages. Alright, what do I do? I could probably use a shield. Can I pull any more cards? No? Aw. Another command spell? Cool. Let me show you.
I am unlimited.
I can't read any of the lines for this. It's just too confusing to see them, and they just disappear as soon as they show up.
Leave it to me. Meteors of this vast universe, bound to me.
Make that woman face reality. From the boundless heavens to the vast earth, sheathed in the breath of the planet,
sun, tear open the sky!
I shall take your heart.
Name of Trailblazer, reveal all the tremors of the past and the future!
Oh God, we're gonna shoot the Astral Express again. It shall be our
Star Rail Knight!
Nice. Woo! Ooh, I got some chills from that. How ugly, struggling on bitterly with this obsession. Even if it... Fuck. Ugly. As a goddess, should I not be responding to her wishes? Still ignoring reality. This is the fundamental difference between you and me. While you indulge in a response to her, you already snatched away her precious treasure. You want to destroy it with your own hands, too? All that we covet in... Oh, man. If it were her, she would have found a way to take it back. Who else but me should do it? Oh, is he the one that's gonna be finishing this thing off? Okay. Yeah, those lines were going way too goddamn fast for me. The first was heaven. The second was earth. The third was the underworld. The three intertwined as one, giving the world its true form. The universe was once hell before the sky and earth fell. The universe was once hell before the sky and earth split. Thus, the witness of my dear friend of old raised a scepter and proclaimed, "Oh, stars above, disobey the sky. Split the earth. Shine bright in a land of death. This is the creation epic of the Babylonian myth. Enuma Elish." Heavenly Fathers, is this what you have once witnessed with your own eyes? Is that why you want to secure them with anchors and shackles for eternity? I understand now. I knew they'd deviate from humans. What they seek is not a moment frozen in time, but an infinite journey forward. Is it over? Ishtar. Congratulations on finding your most precious treasure at the end of your journey. Return to reality. I will leave this world and return this long-held wish to where it belongs. What are you talking about? Alright, don't be so dejected. I'm willing to be merciful, despite your rudeness before. I can still take you back with me, just so you know. Huh? I can only blame myself for wanting to look cool. Even though I've been pushing everyone away from me, I'll keep going and doing my best to embrace everyone in my arms. I've learned from the underworld myth about you. Even if all my treasures are ripped from my grasp, I'll take them back one by one. So now, I want to hold you in my arms and take you back safely. Come, let this body bearing its conviction be moving forward. Let this body bearing its conviction of moving forward become one with me once more. Damn, I really botched that one. I really can't win against you. It's a promise then. You must take us back safe and sound. But how in the world do you fall out of a collapsing bounded field and hit the ground without a single scratch? Dropping a ball when it matters most. Oh, as always. I guess some last-minute support is needed from me. How is that even possible? You shouldn't be able to maintain your current state. It is a world rooted in imagination, after all. Not to mention, I'm a man capable of shattering my own dignity unconditionally to fulfill wishes. So, one last thing. Please, tell me your name, so I may leave this adventure with no regrets. What is this? You're still pretending not to know me? My character's an unidentified servant, so of course this time... Just kidding. I just didn't expect you to be so unlucky that you'd meet me again after the Holy Grail War. But since we've met, a proper greeting would be unnecessary to live up to the strict etiquette for the Tosaka family. Don't you agree? What am I to do with you? Allow me to repeat myself. I really must thank you for your hospitality. Seriously, can't you just be candid for a moment like this? Listen carefully. My name isn't just handed out to everyone. I'm Rin Tosaka. Great seeing you, Archer. Rin Tosaka. Wow. This stunning echo is perfect for you. Now it's time we send you off on your final journey. This really feels like a final farewell. Just like everyone else, no matter where we are, we will definitely meet again. I certainly hope so. Let's press on together then, and keep moving forward. Two days later, Imagenae Holy Grail War epilogue.
The 7 days are up.
Wait, really?
I wonder if Reen found a way to get home. If not, Pom Pom probably still can make room for her.
So wait, you just haven't been around her for the last 2 days? I mean, we were supposed to stick with her until that week was up. How dare you not keep tabs on your master? You're shameful servant, bad servant. Oh, Bailu's here. What the hell am I... Damn it, why the hell did I have to go all the goddamn way over here? Wait, what the hell am I gonna be
Everyone
doing?
is still here.
Yeah, even Finon's still here. What?
What about Reen?
Yeah, where the hell is Ring? Well, I see Gil and, Summer here. What's going on, Saber?
This
Finon?
may be where we part ways. It's just a shame we didn't get to test your holy sword in the end.
Would you like to try it, Master?
Could I? Right now?
Of course. Though, not right now. Yeah, please don't wreck my office. Let's return to the basketball court and finish our duel. If you come out on top, Caliburn will not disappoint you.
I'm in too.
Wait, what did I just say? I'm in. Don't make me waiting for nothing.
But short a referee, partner. Once we resolve issues here, you and I might even get to spar a couple rounds.
Oh, hell yeah.
A duel to the death. Does any other end stir the heart and soul of a warrior more?
Okay. If that's the case, then let us begin. May we share this honor in the name of Britain. What is that emoji on the statue? It's, a bust of Himiko, but her head was replaced by an emoji. Isn't it cute? Honestly, probably not my most favorite thing in this room. It would probably be the, poster of the Fluffy, the crew from the Fluffy, but the Trailblazer's eyes are all wall-eyed, and I find that fucking hilarious. Well, those two were settled. I guess I'll put a pin on those two for a sec. What are you still doing here, Gil? Get the hell out of my office. I have too many people in here. And most of them are squatters, like Nihilux. Too slow, my treasure. Stop calling me that, motherfucker. I am nobody's treasure. I mean, unless it's maybe Castorus's or Finon's. But definitely not yours. Never yours! My treasures will soon be snatched away by the scoundrels overrunning the city. I am not saying that. Wake up! The Holy Grail War is already over. Get the hell out of my office. But the Chimera can stay. He's cool. Even though the Holy Grail War has ended, I am still able to maintain my current state for a while. As for you, prepare to work your fingers to the bone serving me. Nah. Archer's treasure? Don't you mean Gilgamesh's treasure? Yeah, apparently he wants to take the Celeron that's inside Trailblazer's body or some shit, so he's just been calling us that, and I do not like it one bit. Archer's Treasures, I don't know what that was. Oh good, aw man, the Chimera left, son of a bitch. Damn, that Chimera was cute.
Is this?
Wait, I wanted to go back and talk to Ashfield and Lancer. Damn it! Fuck! Morning, my Trailblazer. This is a message. If you manage to see this, please come to the rooftop of Graphia Academy again. The place where we first met. I'll be waiting here for you until we officially set off.
I should go check it out.
Can I at least go back to Ashfield? Oh, thank Christ. Hey, guys.
The servant's power is disappearing. Right on schedule. Should now be more or less time to return to normal life.
Slacking off during work? Trolling during your downtime. Must be nice.
It's not that simple. I'd prefer this Holy Grail War to keep going for a bit longer.
Right, you do?
And you? You materialized too easily. Have any wishes that weren't granted?
Boot Hill promised to take me to the finest pub in the cosmos for some drinks. I just haven't had time to get in touch with him, unfortunately. Boot Hill arrival in Planarcadia? I'd like to see that. Heroic spirits have to leave behind some unresolved regrets. Not the Holy Grail won't be able to reach me again. Why didn't you say so? I'll call him right now.
Why didn't you say so earlier? Anyway, leave it to me. He won't turn down a rare opportunity to share a drink.
Wait, is Boot Hill actually aware that Lamont is still around in the universe and just living in some office on Planarcadia? Really? Detective? I guess you're not totally useless either. You don't say.
Well, we'll share the spoils. If there's a chance, let's meet at World's End.
Ooh. Well, that's nice to know. Okay, let's actually get over to Graphia Academy. Wrong door. You know, I haven't really looked out in the city in a while. Look at that, they actually have like tennis courts out there, some houses and such. There's a little suburb there, a little park. That's really nice. That's a nice little park. I knew you'd come. Done saying goodbye to everyone? I was planning on saying goodbye to you first, then I'll go look for everyone else now. I talked to everybody. Save the best for last. Of course. Maybe I'll never be able to forget this Holy Grail War. Time flies. In the blink of an eye, it's already time to head to the next stop. Isn't your magical energy all used up? The magical energy of the Holy Grail? Oh, yeah. There's not a single drop left. But I was able to find this precious treasure. Thanks to you and everyone else as well. At the cost of their imaginated bodies, Miss Casterus and Miss Polixia transformed their own fates into pure magical energy and passed every bit of it into my hands. Alright, they ended up sacrificing their imaginated forms so that she can get off planet. Well, out of the universe, I suppose. That was kind of them. It was nice seeing Casterus and her sis again. Which reignited the ruby pendant bearing the power of conversion. It belongs to me alone. What remains after a story comes to a close, after all material gains and losses are accounted for, Something that seems to spring into being from nothing at all. It is the strength to go forth. It's 1,000 times more precious than all the wealth of a world combined. Tears, laughter, anger, hatred. They're all symptoms suffered by the living things, afflicted with the disease called existence. Symptoms also embraced and enjoyed as part of the rhythm of life. This is the final answer given to me by the cosmos. I've already promised to return, and in case too much time passes and you forget your master, take this parting gift, my servant. A game cartridge? This copy took some real digging to track down. Supposedly it's quite the well-known fantasy action visual novel of those circles. Wait, she's literally given me a copy of the Fate Stay game? Like the dating sim? Where I could go in and I could possibly court her? Or Saber. Or Princess. I don't know too much about that game. I'm very interested in it. Keep it safe and wait for me to come back so we can play it together, okay? Don't try to sneak off. Time will tell. No problem. I'll keep it safe. Finally, just to be safe, I hereby invoke my final command spell. In accordance with the law of the Holy Grail, bind my servant's absolute obedience. Wait, what? Should I really allow this? Well, I guess I have to, because it's a fucking command spell. I'm compelled to do this. This game disc, with its original price tag of 3 carat emeralds, is not an offering, but a debt. When returned, interest shall be paid to compensate the cost and risk of master's forfeiture of an item at an annual interest rate of 3%, with additional benefits including installment options. Wait, what the... That's all for now. We can discuss the supplementary terms later on. The pact is sealed, and I can finally set out without any worries. Wait, did she just give me like a... Do I have to pay installments on this thing? What the fuck, Rin? So goodbye, my trailblazer. Wait! Huh? Is there something else you'd like to say to me? Hand over your party gift. Ooh, we're giving her something?
I prepared a gift too.
Aww. It's a copy of the Fluffy. Excuse me. May this journey lead us starward. May this journey lead us starward. Sorry, it sounded like I said wart there a sec ago. Damn.
May this journey lead us starward.
And she said it anyway. God damn it. Sneaky. Is this your way of trying to get out of paying your debt? Yeah, I don't want you slapping debt on me and you leave. I don't know when you're gonna show back up, and I don't want to owe you a shitload of emeralds. And I'm not gonna supplement my stellar jades for that. Please, please don't take my fucking jades. Please, I fucking need it for a C2 Mighty and his eventual support that may or may never come. Just kidding. Thank you so much for a precious gift. Only problem is, that puts me in debt I can't repay. Boo fucking who. But no problem. Yay. On the honor of the Tosaka family, I swear this to you. From now on, I will work hard on this debt. Of course, you can't slack off either. God damn it. Okay, Rin. Besides, since you're my servant, you must be the strongest. For you and me, may this journey lead us starward. I wouldn't just leave like that, of course. It would be great if everyone could each find out what the most precious treasure to them is. Perfect. The magical energy you've all given me will be more than enough for a good while. So, I kind of indulged a bit, and splurging feels too good! What about what happens after reaching the next world? We'll see when we get there. Yeah, who knows? Maybe she might be in like the zombie universe in the Marvel AU. She's probably gonna be Zombie Chow right now. Nah, she'll be fine. Ooh, a text from Saber. Trailblazer, can you see this? It's sent. Here's what went down. Lord Finon and I had ourselves an absolute epic showdown. Damn it. And I was at Graphia Academy. They could have still been fighting for all I know. But unfortunately, Amphorius is beckoning him, so he can't stick around to help you recover your lost treasures. Damn it! I should have been sparring with him for the last 2 days. Spent some quality time with him. And that's why I, as a servant, and that is why I, as a servant, am here. It is my master's final wish. For convenience sake, let's meet at the detective agency again. Just like during our adventures in the Dreamscape. Let's fight side by side once more. Alright, that is complete. Woof! Damn. Let's see. Oh my gosh. After Daybreak. So this is the last part of the Imagenae Holy Grail War, which I imagine, like the old one, it would leave some kind of, I don't know, battle thing for us to do, but let's just at least do the storyline bit of that. Ah, yes. This is my treasure. You see this? You see this little bust of the emoji here? Huh? Oh, it's so cute. It's so sad. He's so tiny. He's so cute. Fuck that stuff. This is what I like. Ah, yeah. Yeah, I treasure this poster. This, I wish this was hanging on the entirety of my wall behind me. Over Iris's pen. Yeah, would you like that, Iris? Would that please you? She said she'd be cool with it. Anyway, let's get to the Grail. Oh, there's Saber. Hi, Saber! Helping yourself to my stew pot taiyaki? You can help yourself. Hard to believe we can still meet again after the incident. Let's give it our all. I'm very glad to be able to fight beside you once again. Even though we're not master and servant this time, our oath remains the same. First one on the poster thing is Himiko as a cat. Yeah, that's Hemacat. As she's called, as she's referred to in the Fluffy Across the Blue. Then it's the Barch Bunny, Baseball Raccoon, Woof Woof Don, and Mr. Yang. He's, well, it's just called Mr. Yang in Fluffy Across the Blue. I swear in the name of Britain, my holy sword will once again fight for you. Saber joins the battle! Hoorah! What the hell is this? It's fully charged, folks! We did it! We filled the chalice. Now what? Guess I'll switch it there. Oh, it's cute. We got a little chibi Rin here in the window. I appreciate that. That's adorable. Infinite Trial. Defeat them. Complete Infinite Trial challenge goals to obtain trial rewards. Huh. Okay. Wait, let me get my rewards here. Oh, I get a little Rin Tosaka doll! That's cute! Looks like we got some challenges that I can do here. Do I really want to do this stuff now? Oh shoot, I guess I'm gonna get these rewards from doing the infinite trial. Should I do this tonight? Wait, I want to see the case board. Wait, we never actually figured out who the hell his master is. Is it actually the Chimera? I don't know how all the summoning rituals worked. I would have figured that maybe Phino and Castris would have been the ones that were summoning his serpents. Well, Castris was, but somehow her sister was the true master. I am so confused with how that Holy Grail War worked. It just threw me the fuck off. And deal with that stuff. That Red Knight looks cool. Wait, which Red Knight? You mean, oh, you mean, wait, hold on. You mean this guy? This guy up for here? Ah, yes. The Venerable Knight Argenti. Knight of the Knights of Beauty. Yeah, he's a fabulous guy, isn't he? He's so gorgeous. He's so noble. And goofy. And also, he just shows up whenever the fuck he really wants. It's just ridiculous how many places I didn't expect him to show up, and he fucking shows up. Penacony. He shows up several times.
I shall uphold the principles of knighthood.
The Cianjo.
Champion beauty and courage.
The Cianjo. He shows up there. Apparently, and just during this whole fucking Holy Grail War, he shows up in the middle of this too.
I shall uphold the principles of knighthood to champion beauty.
I think so. He looks like the one who was in the thing before. Yeah, he actually is one of the playable characters that does have a boss fight that you can go up against him. So, yeah, Infinite Trial. Yeah, you can fight him. He's one of the few characters that you can fight against. Japard, Branya. I think those were like one of the few characters that you could actually playable characters that do have a boss fight that you available. So yeah, once again, Argenti is one of my combatants. Gotta remember the first time trying to fight this guy, it was a bitch and a half to do. But as for like newer ones, there hasn't really been any where it's just basically just the regular, it's just the character model. So Argenti, he looks like Argenti. Japard, he looks like Japard. But for like the newer ones, like there's the Aventurine boss, it's like his boss Stoneheart boss form. Yeah, his armor is pretty damn cool looking. He's just a gorgeous, beautiful looking man on his beautiful way through this crazy universe. God, Argenti's just a vibe dog. But yeah. New bosses, it's like casters. It was like with Adventurine. They have some kind of alt kind of personality, especially with like the Chryso Heirs ones, where basically, technically, this is like the boss Castris farm. Nikador, the Nikador battle, that's technically, I guess, Mighty's boss fight form, I guess. I don't know. It's ridiculous, but they all just don't look like the character. We just don't straight up fight the playable characters anymore. We just have to fight some vile, misshapen form of them. He look coded, kinda, but much cooler. Yeah, I mean, I guess so. He's definitely... Well, he definitely smiles. Look how sweet this guy looks. Wouldn't you want to take this guy home to meet your grandma, and he would just be so kind to her? D-Luke, I guess he would be courteous enough, but not a smiley guy. Not a very smiley guy. He's just kind of, you know, kind of have that more brooding thing. But you're gonna love meeting this guy. It's hilarious. It's just so freaking hilarious how you beat this guy. Also, side note, the guy that voice acts as Argenti now, he's also like real life brothers with the voice actor of Mighty, so yeah, that definitely spawned probably a couple of memes and shit. Also, he does have like a companion that is voiced by somebody else, by Joshua Waters, so it's kind of funny. That also has like a whole other layer of complexity to it. Do I really want to do this fight? I mean, I did manage to finish this whole fucking story. In half the time from last time. Damn, I thought I was gonna go through like a whole fucking other 3-hour stream. I hope Mighty becomes Mighty? You mean Mighty Boss?
Huh?
You mean this guy? You mean this guy over here? This guy? This guy, you know? Yeah, he's already playable. He's already playable, son, and honestly, a lot prettier than Gilgamesh. Yeah. Suck it. I mean, whatever. I just fuck with Mighty Mouse because he's pretty cool. He's hardcore though, but he's actually quite a sweetheart, really. He likes cooking. He really loves working with his friends and all that. His companions. He likes kids. He's cool with kids. He would never try to hurt a kid like by slashing him in the face. Oh, you met the blue guy, Lancer. I know! They tricked us! They fucking tricked us. I saw freaking... You saw it too! Lancer was fighting alongside us, but... And I thought, oh, is this a hint? Are they finally going to make him a playable character? Is it finally happening? But no, he didn't really have a character ultimate, so yeah. I don't think they're gonna make him a playable character quite yet. Emphasis on yet. Lancer's outfit is a joke? Is it because he's actually modeled out compared to most others NPCs in this game? Or do you actually not like his design? Because, I mean, honestly, all the fake characters, all the designs that they have here in HSR are a lot better than they were in the anime or the games that they were presented in. Definitely like them far better. A lot more detailed and all that. Much cooler. And I'm probably gonna just wrap this up tonight. I'm gonna probably deal with this bullshit by myself. Some other time. I can't tell if he wants... I can't tell if he wants to fight or wants to go to the club. Why not both? What? Sometimes a fight is the life of the party for some folks. Or you walk up to the party and I don't know, you're out with your girl and somebody's trying to make a pass at her and you definitely have a look where it's like, hey, don't you fucking touch my girl. And would you want to fuck with a guy like that? No, you wouldn't. So, dress to impress, but also pretty sharp. It definitely dress like you don't want to be fucked with. So, yes, he is dressed for fighting and clubbing. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to the Express. I'm done with some of this Holy Grail shit war stuff. I'm gonna deal with that, the rest of that some other time. Let's see who was on the Express. Where is the button for the Express? I did see Hook and Bailu in here. Oh, look, it's Pom Pom again. Alright, I definitely remember this. I have to be very careful to not upset Pom Pom this time. I'm just gonna let him chill and sing along to his tunes all by himself. Hey, what's wrong, little buddy?
Every time Pom-Pom hears this song, Pom-Pom gets a weird sensation. Pom-Pom feels like floating about aimlessly in the universe. And a little sad. Passenger, do you ever feel like this?
Yeah, I get sentimental easily.
Pom-Pom never thought you were such a sensitive person. This nameless emotion has been building up in my chest. And Pom-Pom just feels sadder and sadder. Sometimes, it even makes me feel tired. What can Pom-Pom do to get rid of this weird feeling?
You basically just get all your emotion, put it in a ball, and you just shove it down deep in a hole and bury it and leave it like that. Nah, just kidding. We could just listen to something else. Yeah, let's just change the tunes here, Pom-Pom. That'll perk you up.
There's nothing Pom-Pom can do. My mind and ears are just full of that song. In any case, please help Pom-Pom think of a fix for this. You're my only salvation.
Yeah, there was like this, I finally actually got around to listening to this one track, but whatever, I'll look it up in a second. I'll finish that thought in a minute. Oh. No, I want to do the mission here. Let's see, what can we do to brighten his day? Okay, I think I remember doing this one time. I tried to fuck around with this plant here, and he didn't really care for it, but it was a good distraction. What about this table? There is a small ceramic mug near the edge of the table, and you discover nearly a third of its base extended over the edge. That is to say, if you were to give it the gentlest of nudges, it would smash to pieces. If a glass gets broken, Pom-Pom will certainly have a wonderful reaction to it, would they? The sound of the mug smashing on the floor was so crisp that you'd trust Pom-Pom must have heard it.
Hey, passenger! How can you be so careless? You smashed that mug! Really, now Pom-Pom has to get out my broom again!
Oh, fuck. I said I wasn't gonna make Pom-Pom mad. I made him upset again.
Don't be so careless again. Ceramic shards are dangerous, and someone could cut themselves.
Honest question, is it more dangerous to smash the ceramic mug or a glass mug? I figured that glass is a little bit harder. But, seems like you're no longer depressed. Yeah, now you're full of rage. You're welcome.
Oh, so that's what is your plan all along. It seems like it kind of worked. But the cost was too high. Next time, please don't do this. Oh, that was my mug.
Oh, damn. I made him upset again. I broke his mug. But yeah, there was this one track that's like kind of... What the fuck was it? Let me see what it was. It was called Funny Bone? It was this, damn it. That's not my history. Yeah, it was called Funny Bone by Region featuring Bucket Boy. And that's Bucket Boy spelt with an I at the end. But yeah, it's a fantastic one. It's basically kind of based off of, like, I guess, it features Sampo Koski, and it is fucking amazing. There's the animation, the music, it's fantastic. Please look it up. It looks so awesome. I'm so happy to finally watch it. Your mimic ain't matching. Aw. Yeah, I was a little bit off with Pom-Pom, but hey, I had to pretty much voice act all 4 other characters just for the past hour and a half. So, yeah, that wasn't really spot on, was it? Oh well, let's give my voice a break and let Bailu do some talking.
Do you think I'm taller? I swear I've grown a smidge.
Can't tell.
I don't believe you. I've definitely grown taller.
Pom-Pom, you mind not standing there? You're making me uncomfortable, Pom-Pom. Pom-Pom, seriously, you can't be standing there. It's embarrassing.
I passed through the Jade Gate on my way to the Astral Express. The Jade Gate makes you weightless, and weightlessness can make people grow taller. Gravity means down, growing means up. As long as I keep visiting the Astral Express, I'm bound to grow taller.
Are you sure that's not just all in your head?
Wait a minute, I just thought of something. Does your conductor ever grow taller?
It would have been good if it was Paimon. Yeah, I guess I did kind of confuse it a little bit more with Paimon. I don't think so.
No. I need to believe in myself.
But yeah, I think Pom-Pom's voice is a little bit, you know, not as high-pitched and everything. It definitely went a little bit more pitchier, like Paimon. With that.
Pom-Pom! Pom-Pom!
What you crying about, Hook? Is Pom-Pom bullying you?
Pom-Pom wouldn't do that! You're not allowed to say that about Pom-Pom!
Are you sure? He can be he can have quite the temper. I've seen it before. Didn't you not see me break that bug? He was furious.
Well, I wanted to invite Pom-Pom to come visit Boulder Town, but I just found out Pom-Pom can't leave the Express. Pom-Pom can't come adventuring with us.
I know, I was pretty depressed when I realized we couldn't bring him along on our adventures, but honestly, probably for the best. I probably wouldn't want to go on some of the stuff if I knew the shit that we were gonna go through. Even from the Express, Pom-Pom is still part of the adventure.
Well, I guess you're right, honorary member. At least Pom-Pom is always on an adventure with you.
Yeah. Remember that time that he passed us an IOU that's meant for AHA and said use it for blackmail? That was hilarious. That was pretty thug of Pom-Pom.
Let's settle then. Hook will make Pom-Pom an honorary member of the Moles.
Yay!
Promise me, honorary member, big sister. When Hook isn't here on the train, you have to take good care of honorary member Pom-Pom. Otherwise, I'll hold you accountable. Wait, accountable.
Yeah. Okay, I'll definitely look after them. God, I do not want two angry little bits, gunning for me. Was anybody else in the, party car? Oh, Blade's here!
The conductor doesn't
My man, I haven't seen you in a good long while.
At least they shouldn't be made
Was
aware.
he talking about stones? Well, what stones are you talking about, Mr. M. Blade?
These stones have an unusual composition and are highly effective for refining weapons. You may find them useful in the future. Take them as a parting gift.
Yeah, thanks for the gift.
According to the script, the Express and the Stellaron Hunter still have ties yet to unfold. Until we meet again.
Well, that was pretty brief, but hey, that's how he rolls. I guess that's everybody at the Express today. So I think I'll just call it a night there. Oh boy, where's the button? There it is. So there you have it. That was the conclusion of the Imagenae Holy Grail War, aka the second collaboration between the Fate Stay Night Unlimited Bladeworks thing. Damn. Franchise. That's what I meant to say. Damn. But yeah, that was pretty fun. That was pretty cool. thank God nobody died this time. Well, nobody died last time neither, but there was definitely, I think, fewer possessions going on. I think I only just kind of remember that there was like that thing with Rekka being possessed by some noble spirit or whatever. Damn, I miss Rekka. He was cool. He was crazy, but he just had an eye for art. But definitely glad to see all the characters that I got to see. I didn't expect Herta to be here. I didn't expect Ratio to be here. Finon. I was happy to see Finon, Casters, and Polixia too. That was really cool to see. Also, I'm not really sure how people kept mistaking Rin Tosaka for Sparksicle. It's like, dude, they don't even you just paid attention how their hair is done up, but you didn't pay attention to what color their hair was. That makes no goddamn sense. I mean, if it was Sparkle, then yeah, but I don't get it. I think some people are colorblind, but then again, they wouldn't be able to tell if she had a red coat on. But yeah, glad to see all the characters that managed to show up. I was interested to see how Finon was supposed to work in on all this. Gilgamesh was definitely not as terrible as I thought he would be. He was actually kind of chill, a goofy little motherfucker. Who knows? He probably wasn't from the timeline where he was part of that whole Fate series thing, like the canonical ones. Maybe. He probably was. I'm not letting him anywhere near Clara. But yeah, that was pretty cool. I'll probably try to figure out what the hell is going on with the battle thing. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow or whatever. What's it? Today is it? Oh, it's Sunday, of course. So I actually ended up having to do Currency Wars sometime this week because I knew this was going to take a while to actually do. So who knows? If you guys think you're interested, I'd probably do the rest of the Holy Grail Imagenae War thing, but it's definitely a lot of battle-y stuff, so I'll put a pin in it, probably. Nah, I'll probably have to do it pretty soon, because there are limited rewards for that. I think. But, otherwise, I'll probably try to do Currency War sometime this week. There's actually, like, another event going on in Genshin, so I gotta double check how long. It's only going on for, like, another week, so I'm not sure if any of all the stages that are available for that are live right now, so I'll double check. Maybe I'll do that probably. Maybe not tomorrow, because again, it's Sunday, and on Monday nights are my Muni night. Let me check the schedule here. Oh no, July 27th. It's going to be opening night for Ain't Too Proud, so I definitely look forward to that. So, no stream tomorrow evening. I'll be back on the next day. I don't want to say, like, days or something, because it's already, like, Monday for you guys. But nevertheless, that was pretty fun. That was really cool. That was nice to see all that. I have thought about maybe pulling for Rin Tosaka, but I'll probably have to check out the character trial first. So I'll probably come back and do that. And there was a new Apocalyptic Shadow. I just have so much goddamn bullshit to have to do. It's like I turn around and now there's like a new Apocalyptic Shadow that's available that I need to do. Probably plenty of other things too. But yeah, I definitely have ample things that I'm going to be doing in the next couple of days. But yeah, Rin is very cute. And again, I definitely like her design in Honkai way better than some of the other designs I've seen of her in the anime or whatever. And yeah, her outfit's fire. It's really nice. But since I have Archer, it may be worth while to actually pull for her, since they apparently have like this new companion mechanic where if you have like certain characters in the same team, they'll do some kind of special move or whatever. So definitely worth having her on the team, but yeah, I haven't really done too much work on the Archer team. I have tried pulling for Sparkskull, and then I mean for Sparksy, and I ended up failing that. So I'll have to look at that some other time. But yeah, definitely would be a plus if I can nab Rin Tosaka to pair up with Archer, but I'm not really sure about her being paired up with anybody else. Well, she is an erudition character, so who knows? Maybe she is okay with like I don't know, other erudition characters like Mortenax, who I am trying to gun for a C2 on him. Will you play Honkai Nexus Anima? I haven't really looked into much about that. I haven't exactly thought about playing that at all. Not at all, man. I even tried playing Wuwa the other day, but I was like, I just was like thinking about I have to relearn a whole fucking fighting mechanic and all that, and I was just like trying to figure out how to fight with like Finon or in HSR or Arlecchino, even like if it's just for like a trial run of Arlecchino, how to even fucking use her, and I was like, I don't want to fucking learn a whole new battle system. Also, I did kill a rabbit accidentally in the open world. He didn't tell me that there was like bunnies romping around in the open map. And I accidentally killed one, and I did not feel good about it. So yeah, I'm probably not going to play any more Wuwa. And for Honkai Nexus Anima, I don't know. At least it's also a Hoyoverse game, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm not really much for the whole Pokemon thing. Cute critters in it. A lot of cute little creatures in it. Yeah, learning to use a new battle system is tough. Yeah, I mean, I probably would eventually get over it, but it's like, I don't want to spend more time trying to do, like, more daily shit and stuff, and I could barely do the stuff that I need to do, anymore. Like, in general, like, feeding myself. Oh my god, I'm actually a little bit hungry right now, so... Because I forgot to really eat anything today. So I'm going to try doing that soon. As soon as I get off the stream. But yeah, look forward in the next not tomorrow. That's again, I'm not going to be available tomorrow. But the next day, I got plenty of shit to do. I'll see about doing that Genshin event or Apocalyptic Shadow here in Honkai Star Rail. I'll figure that out when I get there. But shit. But yeah, what about you, Mystic? I mean, you think that Rin's cute and all that, but if you have Gilgamesh, wait, did you ever get like a free Archer, or is he available as a free character that you can get right now? Well, during the original Holy Grail War, because when I first logged in like a couple months ago, I was able to select Archer as my free 5-star character. But if you want to have more bang for your Gilgamesh attack, I guess you would want to get Saber. But otherwise, if you want Rin, I mean, go fucking get Rin, because that's what people do. They kind of just get characters for the aesthetics and such. I mean, look at me. I fucking got Mighty Mouse, and then I just discovered, oh man, he doesn't really have like a dedicated support or anything like that. Like something that's like nichely in favor of him. Archer in Gilgamesh is only available for wishing, I think, at the moment because the free selector. Yeah, well, for this event, they do have the free selector, as you see when you open up the game, you can either pick Gilgamesh or you can get Archer. But during the time when the first collab did, you can either pick Saber or Archer. And when I logged in, wait, no, you didn't get Saber. Saber wasn't available. You just automatically got Archer. That's what happened. I just first time logging into the game, oh boy, I get my first 5-star character for free. And it was Archer. And honestly, before I built up my Anaxa, before I got Anaxa, he pretty much carried me through pretty much and well a ways into Amphorius. Up until that point, yeah. It was definitely very useful having him. Even though I have no idea how the fuck to use any of the characters at that time. But I managed to get through it, of course. Archer and Gilgamesh. But yeah, there wasn't an option for the free 5-star selector. It was just, you just naturally got, wait, since you, did you get at least, Dan Hung PT, at least? That's so lucky you got Archer for free. Yeah, that's pretty much how the thing is, where it's like, oh, Genshin, it's like, oh, Genshin never would give you 5-star characters, and that's because of HSR, because they when Ratio was released as a playable character, people that would log in during like a specific time, you get Ratio for free. I didn't do that. I just I missed that window, but I made it for the window to get a free Archer. That was a free 5-star that I managed to get, and then I got one again with Dan Hung PT. Sometime during the Amphorius arc storyline a few months back. So yeah, they're just giving you a bunch of five free 5-stars, so that's nice. I mean, at least we do have like the 5-star, our standard banner selector in Genshin during the anniversary, so there's that. And we can get constellations for select characters at least 4 times a year. So huge improvements, Genshin. But yeah, that's kind of the whole thing with Honkai Star Rail. They'll just keep giving you free 5-stars and all that. Which is pretty cool. Pretty cool for them. Lucky HSR players. Lucky them. But whatever. I'm also a HSR player now and a Genshin player, so I'll just bitch and moan where I feel like it. But how can I? Because you don't have Dan Hung PT. So yeah, that was like another limited one. So I guess they kind of made that cutoff when this new selector came up for Gilgamesh and Archer. So I guess if you log in now, you make a new account, you start your game, you can get a free Archer or Gilgamesh 5-star playable character when you start, I guess. So go play Honkai Star Rail, start an account, come in and start the Trailblaze journey with it. It's fucking hilarious. It's just, there's so many goddamn memes for this game. They just put so many stupid ass memes in this game. It is ridiculous. So many goddamn references. HSR gets more love than Genshin. Yeah, they kind of do, despite Genshin have a longer history than HSR at this point, nearly twice as long by now. Since HSR is only 3 years old and Genshin's about to be 6. But whatever. They're just making improvements wherever they can. If anything, I definitely like being a Genshin player than I did when I first started 3 years ago, and I'm pretty sure most people, the OG players that started Genshin at the very beginning, would really appreciate the improvements that have come about since the initial launch of the game. So, little increments, just a little tweak here, a little bit there, and who knows, maybe we'll regularly get more 5-star characters. It's already pretty nice that there's ways where you can get constellations for characters that you already have, and they at least give you some free, at least 4-star characters. At least they keep making 4-star characters. Where the hell are the 4-star characters in HSR? I was just like posting today on like a Reddit video. I mean, not a Reddit video. Like it was Rekka. It was like a video about Rekka, and it'd be like, man, it is just so criminal that Rekka's not a playable character and all that. And then I was like, come on, there's so many characters that you have that you can easily turn into 4-star characters. I don't even care if they're good. I don't care if they're good. I thought a vast majority of people wouldn't be care if they're like all that good. At the very least, just kind of like, I don't know, like take Tin Young and kind of like downgrade her kit and put that on Rekka. That'd be something. That way we have like somebody, at least somebody that could probably help with like break teams at the 4-star level or whatever. Or make one of them like a at least a stopgap for Mighty Most as a designated support until we actually get a 5-star version. Just please, just make more 4 stars. I'm pretty sure that anybody that originally started playing HSR at the very beginning, they probably have a Dole on 6 for all their 4-star characters now. They have to. So yeah, at the very least, try to make some 4-star characters, because some of them are actually pretty decent. Like Asta, I definitely used Botsa. He's definitely got a revive with Asheville coming back. Yeah, Genshin is the only one that regularly gives us 4 stars. Well, yeah, it's like every time you reach a new region, you got a new 4-star character, except for Inazuma for some reason. That was a little strange. And Kale, I think that's more like, yeah, or Kale, I think it was Kale and in Xiangling, you had to like you can get a copy of them from doing Spiral Abyss or whatever. It was one of the two. I don't think you just go into Liwei and then automatically get Xiangling. I forgot. But they were free characters. It's like every region had their own free character. Except for, again, Inazuma. Although I'm pretty sure Kirara maybe was a free character you can get when she was initially released. I don't know. She at least was during that one summer event, though. But that's something different. She does, you do regularly get free 4-star characters all the time, so that's definitely good. There's definitely plenty of them that are still quite usable to use for team comps. At least until, again, you get like a 5-star version of their character. Like you don't got Yelan, you use Stingcho. You don't have Yoimiya. How about you do it a Electro Yoimiya with Sethos or something? I don't really, whatever. It's something. It's just a little something. I just want more characters. I want Rekka in my inventory. I want Shoban. And Kuchiba. People are definitely saying Kuchiba should be a playable character too. And yeah, she definitely would need a little bit more rework going on. I think she's even not quite as stylized as Sunday's original NPC model, but I could see it there. But then again, people are also theorizing that she's probably like some, I don't know, malignant force or whatever. She's like the true evil mastermind of the Phantom Moon games, which I don't know. It's something ridiculous like that. I don't think it's that. She's just a regular working gal, just making sure people are not causing too much trouble during the Phantasm games. Although I'm not really sure what she's done specifically in that regard, but just kind of, disaster mitigation and such. But anyway, that's it. I'm hungry. I'm gonna turn off the stream and go eat something for once this morning that isn't just like, I don't know, like a little bread bun or something. Although it was a really good bread bun from the bakery that I like. It had like red bean paste filling in it. It was really good. I always like getting that shit. So anyway, thank you everybody for popping in for the stream. That's you, Shadow Scar, and Mystic. I appreciate you guys coming in for the last part of the Honkai Star Rail, Fate Stay Night, Unlimited Bladeworks collab main storyline. There's still like that whole, I don't know, battle thing going on, but I'll worry about that some other time. All right, well, take care there, Mystic, and I'll be seeing you next time. And again, I'm going to be off tomorrow, so yeah, if you're going to miss a stream, do it then, because there's not going to be a stream then. Unless, I don't know, the show gets canceled, because it is hot as balls here in Missouri. It is just awful. It was really nice for a couple of days. It was almost cool, in fact. But no, today we have like a heat wave going on, and it's probably going to be going on all week. So, actually, probably just make sure that you log in on the next day, just to make sure if I'm alive, because it's going to be such a hot night doing that.